Hey everyone, Jenny Trumpa here, and I brought in my good friend Laura Stevens, who is also very well versed in isogenics and is here today to talk to us about the 7 Day Cleanse and also some of the other new release wellness products from isogenics, the elixirs, some of the benefits, some of the results people have been having, and also how we can have some of those results ourselves. So, if you just as a quick reminder, we're starting our 30-day cleanse on the 26th of September. And if you want to learn more about that 30-day cleanse, you can check out the video that was just created with my friend Crystal Bray. But we also wanted to give people an opportunity to do a shorter cleanse, a 7-day cleanse. So Laura's going to join us today to share some insight into that cleanse and also a little bit about her journey with isogenics. So welcome,
Yes,
Laura.
thank you so much, Jenny. I'm so excited to be here. So, my name is Laura Stevens. I am a mama of five. I live in Spokane, Washington. I actually grew up in Bend, so I
Oh,
love my
fantastic.
Oregonians. Um, but I was introduced to isogenics actually 11 years ago. So, 11 years ago, I had a friend approach me at a barbecue and say, "We need to cleanse, we need to get our energy back." She knew the products were gluten free. I have celiac disease. And she just thought, gosh, I was a mom of three small kiddos at the time, or actually only two at that time. And she knew that I was tired. I was tired of feeling tired and I needed a change. I ended up moving. My husband was in the military, and I watched one of my friends help so many people. I actually referred people to her. So I knew these isogenics products worked. But for whatever reason, I was just dragging my feet on starting myself. So March 28th of 2014, I decided, you know what? I am so tired of feeling tired. I was tired of carrying extra baby weight. I'd had three babies at that time and just knew something had to change. So I said yes and jumped into isogenics to give it a shot. Within about a month, I felt so good. I had natural energy back again. My sugar cravings were under control. I was able to get off some of that baby weight that was so frustrating to me. And I truly just was glowing. I felt like I was glowing from the inside out.
I love it.
And very quickly, I started to just share with people that were around me why I loved these products and that I loved these products and they needed them too. And I fell in love with the business model of network marketing, but specifically isogenics. I think there's a lot that makes our opportunity unique. And it's at this point completely changed our lives. So we've been using the products for about 8 years now. I was able to go and have two more kiddos. So not only has this come alongside my gluten-free celiac lifestyle so perfectly, but it's fueling my entire family. All of my children have isogenics products throughout their day, my husband as well. And we are a huge proponent of this health and wellness company in general, but specifically the products. And then, yes, the opportunity has completely changed our life. So, a little bit
Awesome.
about me.
I know it's so cool. And I actually remember meeting you when you were pregnant with your fifth. You came
Yes.
to Bend for the 4th of July, and that was the
Oh,
first time,
yeah.
yeah, that I was actually introduced to what you all were doing. And same, took a look at the opportunity and 3 years ago, and yeah, enjoyed it. And as I mentioned, I mentioned it in my past story that I bought a house. I went through a divorce. I bought a house, and just life circumstances. I thought that it would have been a smart thing for me to look at my budget and cut out some of the things that I felt at the time were, things that I could cut back on. And isogenics, unfortunately, was one of them. And I'm realizing a year later that that was actually not the best decision at all. And, completely want to change all of that. I've noticed that, my hair loss has been thinning. My immune system isn't as strong as it used to be. My muscle tone is not as dense as it was previously. I'm wearing readers more often, so I'm really looking forward to fueling my body again with these products to see how I also have that physical transformation from the inside out. And so I'm just, coming with complete transparency about my stories, knowing that I also can have a beautiful transformation and want to bring people along with me who may feel that they're in the same boat. So, yes. So,
Awesome.
would you talk to us a little bit about some of those products, the cleanse, and specifically, we can start there with what that is
Yeah.
and what it does.
Yes. So when I heard the word cleanse, I thought, I don't need that. I can have gluten and get my own cleanse. uh,
That's
And I soon realized once I actually looked into it, the difference. And truly, this is a supported fast. So our cleanse product is coming alongside what your body was naturally designed to do in cleansing itself from the inside out through your liver and your kidney. And I am not a nutritionist and I do not pretend to be one, but I can tell you that giving your body a break from digesting and flooding it with the botanical drink of our Cleanse for Life, giving it all these amazing vitamins and minerals as you're going through an intermittent fasting process has been a game changer for me, especially coming from someone who has celiac disease and often needs my digestive system just needs a break. So if I have a gluten exposure or come across something that really upsets my stomach, doing a cleanse is one of the best things for me in terms of just pushing the reset button, allowing my body to just rest and repair and flooding it with the good stuff, and then jumping back into a healthy lifestyle the next day. So I've been cleansing on and off for 8 years. And I can tell you that, I mean, you just Google intermittent fast. There's so many things that support it. But for me, doing a supported intermittent fast, I am somebody that if you said I can't eat throughout the day, I would have looked at you like you were crazy because I get shaky if I don't eat. I would not have thought that would have been a possibility or something that would have helped me.
Yeah.
But when I realized doing it in a supported way, we're actually having incredible products to give you enough blood sugar to keep you going, but having a small amount so your body actually taps into that visceral fat to use as stored energy, and then just giving your system a complete reset and just allowing it to start fresh has been such a gift for me. Not only a natural energy, sugar cravings, again, resetting my digestive system, so many things, helping with that visceral fat around our midsection that we all carry, all of it.
All of it. So yeah, so lots of just like you said, renewal benefits from it. Can you let us know what does it look like over the 7 days? What does a typical day look like? And what does the schedule of the 7 days look like?
Yes. So our newest system is a 7-day reset. And we often find people just thinking about doing something for a week, they can wrap their mind around that. It's less than $200, super affordable. You get our shakes. So you're going to have what we call a shake day, which is 2 shakes a day, a healthy snack, and dinner. Simple. We can an everyday person, busy person can do this. You get a beautiful booklet with the 7-day that walks you through everything from shake recipes to tips, schedules, and makes your life so simple. So 6 of those days, you're doing a shake day. You also get to drink an adaptogen elixir each day. And our adaptogen elixir is full of adaptogens, things in our environment that help our body adapt or combat to natural stresses that we're experiencing, whether that's through workout stress, hormonal stress, life stress, kid stress.
Yeah.
We can all use help de-stressing. And there's so much in nature that helps our body do that. And they brought that together in this beautiful elixir that's a kombucha base. So you get to drink one of those every single day along with your shake days. And then you get 1 day to do a supported fast. So an intermittent fast. You get these beautiful little Cleanse for Life bottles. It's a peach mango flavor. You drink 4 throughout the day. And then you have 3 little snack bites, which are a plant-based snack bite, cinnamon roll flavor. They're so good. So think of it almost like a mini protein ball that give you just enough for your body to not go into starvation mode, but to really keep you going, keep you focused, and then allow your body to tap into that visceral fat in that around your midsection. I said again, and you feel good. So it's 6 days of shake days, 1 intermittent fasting day. And honestly, you have the ability to tailor that to whatever you want it to look like. I suggest doing at least 2 shake days before you jump into a cleanse day. I also suggest you either getting accountability partners. I know Jenny is setting up some great groups, linking arms with some people in your life. I often suggest finding 2 friends to do this with you, to just have that accountability, and you are more successful when you're doing this with someone. So bringing at least 2 friends with you not only helps you get a rebate back and some great free product as well, but you'll be more successful in the end. So picking a cleanse day on a day that you are either able to devote it to a self-care day. I know so many people who have taken that day for meditations, for prayers, to do extra stretching, extra yoga, just rest, relax, treating yourself to a massage or a pedicure. really focusing on self-care. Or if you know yourself and you'll do better staying busy, doing it on the busiest day, then it might be harder to sit down and eat or to have a full meal, or you're going to be running around being super productive. Sometimes people find those are the best days to do their cleanse day. So it's definitely up to you on how and when you choose to do that. But it's a great system and a great jump start to your isogenics
Yeah.
journey.
Yeah. And just to thank you so much for sharing all of that. And just to touch on the fasting part of the cleanse, you know, for me, fasting was something that I started doing when I jumped in with isogenics and doing back then it was a 10-day cleanse or 9-day or 10-day. Um, and and it was something that I was a little bit intimidated by, wondering if I could do it myself. And but what I've noticed is that through time, they become easier, right? So even if the first one feels a little bit uncomfortable, you know, mentally and physically, you feel the emotions of it, you feel, but that's all part of the cleansing process too, which is
Yes.
something I don't think people necessarily talk about, is that there's an emotional part of it, there's a mental part of it. Um, and that through time it becomes easier as well. But one of the things that I wanted to just touch on, not only does it help to detox your body, not only does it help to, you know, we're cleansing down to the cellular level, we're utilizing that visceral fat for energy, but I recognized in myself the clarity of mind that I had, the like the level of intuition, the level of creativity that comes forth as well after doing some of those cleanses, because you truly are, you're detoxing not only all of the things that don't serve you, but it's also this mental detox, it's the emotional detox as well. Sometimes you might even cry or become more emotional, which is a beautiful release, right, of some of this energy that we're holding inside. And so just to touch on that as well, that these are also some of the benefits of it, that we're truly transforming, and that through that transformative process, there is an emotional and mental cleanse that happens along with the physical.
Yes, I love that. And
Yeah.
it's so true. And often just taking that moment for yourself. How often do we forget how that is so important to take care of us? We can only serve others if we're filling, if we're giving from a full cup. So I know so many people that do truly feel better from the inside out, but it just helps them think more, reflect on what's serving them, what's not, realizing they have emotional ties to eating that they aren't serving their goals or aren't making them feel good, and eating out of habit versus eating out of fueling your body. So many things can come from those days, but I am happy that you touched on that. I think it's so important.
Yeah. So excited to offer that as well. Alongside the 30-day, we have the 7-day option. And then also just as I'm, you know, coming back into isogenics, there are a lot of new products that have been released, and I'm not well versed on them. I know you are more well
Yes.
versed. And so if you could just speak to us about some of the elixirs that are out there, and then also some of the market how we're poised in the market to be really, you know, great at helping people in the future, and where this health trend is going.
Yes. So Isogenics prides itself on continuing to develop products that are on the forefront of what's being discovered in nature, in this world that can help us. Everything is, I mean, we're health and wellness based, but everything they want to pull from natural sources as much as possible. And we're going such beautiful, great directions in that. I'm so proud to be aligned with this company. One of the products that has the highest retention rate right now, actually, out of our entire catalog, is our collagen elixir. And it does come from fish. So I know people that do live a vegan lifestyle, this does not align. But I do think it's important to talk about because it has been so important for me. Coming from a marine peptide collagen, putting that in my body has not only transformed my skin, my nails, my hair, but one of the most biggest transformations for me has just been joint health and mobility. I was able to get my hands on this elixir product about a month before it was released. And they do their best to get the marine collagen in the most sustainable way. It comes from the waters in Europe. I think it's off Sweden and Wales. I don't know. I have to remember the exact
Yeah.
place that it's farmed, or it's got it. it's extracted, but
Yeah.
they do it in a very sustainable way. They care deeply about doing things right, following the right practices, everything of that sort. So just know that it is
Yeah.
bottled in less than 5 seconds, which allows for
Wow.
literally no
That gave
oxidation.
me
And
chills for some
having,
reason.
I know, and then having it be in a glass bottle allows it to stay in its purest form. So when I started to take the supplement, I was doing it for some hair growth, postpartum hair growth,
Yeah.
uh, post-COVID hair growth,
Yeah.
all of that, just getting a little older, skin health,
Mhm.
nails, everything. And what I was not expecting to find was a few weeks in, my fingers had just felt so much better. I have just been experiencing inflammation. I don't know if it's from autoimmune. I don't know if it's from stress, just life in general. Something was off in my body. And come to find out, I feel it was a lack of collagen. We lose collagen every single day. So when I started to replenish what was being lost, my fingers started to feel so much better. And that's not something we can necessarily promote hugely in isogenics because we haven't done our own studies to target that. And this is, again, just a natural supplement coming in and helping replace something that my body so desperately was needing. I didn't know. But I started to do some research, and the National Institute of Health has multiple studies out there showing that marine peptide collagen helps with joint pain and joint inflammation. And so I was so excited to find that. So I have been an avid collagen user probably for about a year and a half now, and I've noticed a huge difference. I drink 2 bottles every single day. If it's out, if I forget, I can definitely feel a difference in my body. So that's been big. And then just to talk business, put our business hats on for a second. Right now, the collagen market is at about 8.5 billion, but it is expected to get up to 17 billion in the next 5 years. People are realizing this is an important supplement that is needed in everyone's bodies. So a lot of companies are jumping on it, but I can tell you very few are doing it the right way and putting it in a form that, again, having it be bottled in glass so quick and be in that liquid form allows it to stay pure so we can actually use it. When things get broken down into a hydrated form, that it comes in a powder or it's housed in plastic, that allows for oxidation, oxygen to come in and out and to break down the supplement. So having it be in glass, I so appreciate that they do it that way. And that's one of the reasons why I feel like it's most effective.
Nice.
So yeah, our chief science officer jumped in with these elixir ideas and decided to come up with a trio of elixirs because the collagen was going so well and just was exploding everywhere. It's our highest selling product, our highest retention rate product. He brought in the adaptogen elixir. I talked about it a little bit with the 7-day. You do get 7 bottles of the adaptogen elixir with the 7-day reset. But the adaptogen elixir is a beautiful elixir that brings in these adaptogens. Think herbs, spices, minerals that come from nature that help our bodies naturally combat stress. And they put it in a kombucha base. So it has a light lavender flavor and a kombucha base. That is a completely vegan product. So it can go for our vegan customers.
Yeah.
But it just helps you combat stress. I know people that take it before bed that have literally tracked their sleep and have seen improvements in their sleep. I know people have used it to lower their heart rate, their resting heart rate. They've seen it really help their bodies. And I know I just have some friends, single moms, people going through some really hard things in life right now that they can tell when they take it, or they get another blow or go through a stressful moment in their day and they reach for it, and it really makes a difference. So the adaptogen market right now is at about 8.5 billion, but it's expected to go up to 15 billion in the next 5 years.
Wow.
So again, we're at the forefront of that trend. We've been using adaptogens since isogenics pretty much began. Our founders saw the importance of bringing adaptogens over from Europe and understanding how they work and how they help our bodies, and the stress from whether you're a extreme athlete to a mom
Yeah.
who's barely
Yeah.
getting sleep. We all experience stress, and stress, what does stress do? So much to our bodies, as you know. And I'm sure we could do the whole call on stress. But the adaptogen elixir is really helpful. And then lastly, they've just come out with, it's called a nootropic elixir. And this is a new market and a new idea, all targeted toward brain health and cognitive function. So it also comes in an elixir base. It has almost like a light grape flavor to it.
Hmm.
I'm still learning more about this product myself. So I'm not as well versed in it. It's newer, but I know that this um, trend in the health and wellness world and the supplement market is just exploding because people are realizing, especially with the rise of different forms of dementia, Alzheimer's, things of that sort, people wanting to optimize their brain health, learning more about it. This whole study on nootropics has just been eye-opening for many of us. And right now, the nootropic market is at about 2.5 billion and is expected to triple to 7.5 billion in the next 5 years. So
Wow. Lots of room for upward expansion of all of these
yes.
elixirs for sure. And yeah, for people I really appreciate that because it feels like I'm so excited about it
I know.
all. And honestly, the first here, okay, I'm gonna be really honest right now. I'm jumping into isogenics again, excited to build this business again, and like, but I'm starting over from scratch. But as I'm transitioning, careers, I'm feeling like this is going to be a great opportunity as well for income. And but honestly, I'm like, wow, all I really want to get my hands on all of these
I
products.
know.
And I'm excited because of the business opportunity that even can support, all of those products. And because I can see the benefit from using all of them. I've used them in the past and it just feels like, gosh, I want that again for myself. I want it for the people joining. I feel like it's just, yeah, it's such a great time to not only be in isogenics, and I've seen how isogenics they are continually adding in, and Dr. Plant is an amazing scientist who
Yes.
we're so lucky to have him.
I know. And he just signed
Continually
on
bring
for
things.
another 5 years. So we at least have him for five
Good.
more years. He's our chief science officer. Yes, he's
Yeah.
awesome.
So good. So good.
Yeah.
So yeah, and he is just like the products that he brings in are mind blowing. They're out of this world. And they have like you had mentioned with the collagen, it's like one of the best, the highest selling product and it has the highest retention. And now to have these other elixirs that are coming in and they're going to have the same effect, I'm sure. So there we are with those products. Thank you so much for sharing
You're
everything.
welcome.
And any final words that we want to share today about it?
No, I think it's just remembering that we are all spending money on food and
Yeah.
supplements and things in other places. And when we think about redirecting our grocery budget to try some of these isogenics products, you have a 30-day money back guarantee.
Mhm.
And so if you don't notice a difference or it doesn't feel good, you can get your money back. I love that.
Yeah.
And I love showing people that it is not much more. If anything, it's about the same price, if sometimes even less expensive than what people are spending their money on. Having convenient nutrition in your life is key right now as we are busy. And so fitting in some of these, we are a huge proponent of whole food diets and getting great nutrition in people's bodies. But our food is nutrient deficient now. Even some of the best, cleanest produce that we can find, the mineral content in our soils has just changed. So making sure you're getting some superfood in your life so you're not walking around like I was for so many years, deficient and not understanding,
Mhm.
eating this healthy diet, thinking, what is happening? Why am I still feeling tired? Why am I still feeling carrying this weight? Like, what is going on? I can tell my body wasn't operating properly and come to realize I was deficient in so much. And so getting this superfood products in your body, filling some of those gaps, I just challenge you to try. The worst thing that happens is you get your money back. But
Yeah.
the best thing that happens is you can feel as good as we do. And we want that so badly for you. So,
Yeah, exactly. And also to mention that there's free shipping with those
yes,
orders as well.
I love that shift. So, every new customer now is able to access the free shipping, which is huge because sometimes that box can be a good $14 to $25 depending on what you order. So
Yeah.
free shipping is such a gift and
Yeah.
every new customer gets it. So
Yeah. Thank you so much, Laura. It has been
you're
a pleasure. We're
welcome.
super grateful for your guidance through all these years, and I'm super excited to be able to work with you again,
Yes.
and also to have a transformation of my own. I will be tracking it. I look forward to having a beautiful, yeah, before and afters, not only physically but mentally, emotionally as well, and then also to helping bring along alongside me people who are interested in having a journey and a transformation of their own. So thank you for
So
being here.
excited.
Yeah, thank you for being here. And yeah, we'll have information on how people can join the 7 day, also the 30 day. We're starting again one last time really quickly, September 26th. So we'll want to have our products ordered by the 20th, 21st at the latest, which is in just a few days. And we'll get started having that back to school
Let's
boom
go.
transformation.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.